In the heart of Umudike, a village where love was sacred and traditions were honored, Valentine's Day was more than just a celebration of affection. It was a day when lovers proved their devotion, not with mere words, but with gifts that reflected the depth of their hearts. We see villagers preparing for the grand event, women weaving baskets of flowers, young men carving wooden sculptures, and traders displaying their finest wares. Among them was Obinna, a humble young man with nothing to his name but an unwavering love for Adanna, the daughter of Chief Okorie, the wealthiest man in the village. Cut to Obinna, a muscular young man with calloused hands, working at the blacksmith's shop, sweat dripping from his brow. Sounds of drums beating as the village gathers in the square. Chief Okorie stands on a raised platform, his rich robes glistening in the sunlight. Chief Okorie, raising his staff. As the tradition of our ancestors demands, any man who seeks my daughter's hand must present a Valentine's gift so grand that it proves his worth. Only a man of true wealth and status deserves Adanna. The crowd murmurs excitedly. Rich suitors step forward, boasting about the gifts they will present: golden bracelets, fine silk, even plots of land. Villager, mockingly. What will Obinna bring? A handful of cowries and a broken hoe? Laughter erupts. The camera focuses on Obinna, his jaw clenched, his eyes filled with determination. Night falls. Obinna sits by the river, skipping stones across the water, deep in thought. The wind rustles the trees. Suddenly, a frail old woman approaches, leaning on a wooden staff. Old woman, softly. Why do you look so troubled, my son? Obinna, sighing. I love Adanna, but her father will never accept me. I have no riches, no land, no grand gift to offer. Old woman, smiling wisely. The greatest gift is not found in gold or riches, but in sacrifice. If your love is true, the answer will come to you. She hands him a small wooden flute, its surface carved with strange symbols. Old woman, play this when your heart is ready to give the greatest gift. Before Obinna can respond, she vanishes into the mist. Obinna stands outside Adanna's hut, watching the soft glow of the oil lamp inside. Inside, Adanna sits on her bed, tears streaming down her face. Adanna, whispering to herself. If only love was enough. I would choose you, Obinna. But my father, she sobs, clutching a piece of cloth Obinna once gave her. Outside, Obinna grips the flute. The old woman's words echo in his mind: the greatest gift is not found in riches, but in sacrifice. Determination fills his eyes as he makes a decision, one that will change everything. Valentine's Day arrives. The village square is filled with people. Drums beat rhythmically, and suitors step forward one by one. Chief Okorie, smirking as a wealthy suitor presents a golden necklace. Hey, now this is a gift worthy of my daughter. Another suitor presents a chest of fine silks. Chief Okorie, nodding approvingly. You have done well. Then, Obinna steps forward, holding only the wooden flute. Villager 2, whispering. He brings nothing? Chief Okorie, laughing coldly. And what is this? A child's toy? Do you mock this tradition, Obinna? Obinna meets Adanna's eyes, she is on the verge of tears. Obinna, voice strong but emotional. No, Chief Okorie. I bring you the most precious gift I have, my heart, my life, my very soul. He lifts the flute to his lips, and plays. A hauntingly beautiful melody fills the air. The wind carries the tune through the village, touching every heart that listens. As he plays, something incredible happens. Golden light surrounds him, as if his very soul is pouring into the music. Adanna gasps, clutching her chest. The villagers fall silent, mesmerized by the song of love and sacrifice. Obinna, his voice faint as he plays. If I cannot give her wealth, let me give her my breath, let my love be enough. His body weakens. He falls to his knees, the flute slipping from his fingers. Chief Okorie, shouting, his voice breaking. Stop! The chief rushes to Obinna, the weight of guilt heavy in his eyes. Chief Okorie, kneeling beside him. You have given the greatest gift of all, your very life. I was blind to true love. He turns to Adanna, his voice trembling. Chief Okorie. My daughter, I see now, love is not measured in riches, but in sacrifice. Obinna is the only man worthy of your heart. The crowd erupts in cheers. Adanna rushes to Obinna, cradling his face as tears fall onto his cheeks. Adanna, whispering through tears. Did I prove my love? Adanna, sobbing, nodding. You did. You gave more than anyone ever could. The old woman appears once more, raising her hands. A warm golden light surrounds Obinna, restoring his strength. Old woman, smiling. True love is rewarded. Your sacrifice has opened the gates of destiny. A large golden chest appears before them, filled with treasures beyond measure. The villagers gasp in awe. Obinna and Adanna embrace as the village erupts in celebration. Years later, the tradition of the village changes. Valentine's Day is no longer about riches, but about acts of true love and sacrifice. The camera pans to an elderly Obinna and Adanna watching young lovers play the flute he once played, a symbol of love's greatest price. Narrator. The greatest gift is not found in gold or riches, but in the heart willing to give. Moral lessons. 1. True love is measured by sacrifice, not wealth. 2. Material gifts fade, but love built on sincerity lasts forever. 3. Sometimes, the greatest treasures come from the most unexpected places. For a heart willing to give is richer than a handful of gold.